Impressed with Rolly tonight?
Nah, nobody. They all suck. They all scared of each other. They get jabbed into the body.
Look. They shook.
They shook.
What should happen for Garcia now? Does he rematch Rolly? Does Haney? You're not interested? I'll be in the front.
Ryan Garcia has responded to critics who question his abilities without performance-enhancing drugs following his recent loss to Rolly Romero. Many fans pointed out the stark contrast between his dominant win over Devin Haney, during which he later tested positive for PED and
I'm a trash can, I'm a choker, and everyone saw that I am nothing without my steroids tonight. I transitioned from King Ryan to Queen Ryan. To be honest, without my secret juice, I'm just a TikTok boxer. I'm not gonna lie. I might as well go back on TikTok now and box against a mannequin to impress all the high school
struggles in the Romero fight, where he was reportedly clean. The pattern has fueled online speculation, with some fans even creating AI-generated videos highlighting the difference in his performances. Critics claim that Ryan Garcia needs performance enhancers.
The whole 12 rounds you knocked him out.
Yeah, I knocked him down the second round. You know, he's strong, you know, he has a good left hook, you know, and, you know, the one time he opened up, you know, I cracked him and he didn't open up at all the rest of the...
To compete at the elite level, arguing that without them, he's simply not the same fighter. They point to his noticeably diminished performance in the Rolando Romero fight as proof, suggesting it confirmed their suspicions. The backlash hasn't stopped there, with fans continuing to question his legitimacy in the sport. Some fans have started labeling Ryan Garcia as a quitter, revisiting his body shot knockout loss to Gervonta, a moment they believe showed a lack of will to get back up.
Ryan, how you feeling, champ?
Up. That scene has lived rent-free in the minds of boxing fans, who feel Garcia tends to shy away from adversity in his recent bout against Rolando Romero. Critics pointed to a noticeable change in his demeanor after being knocked down in the second.
Oh, for sure, you know. Yeah. But we knew that. Was it the layoff, you think? The year layoff? He wasn't active?
I don't know.
Or he just doesn't want it?
I don't know what it is. I can't say. You know, I wasn't in his camp or nothing like that. But you know, it could be a few things. You know, some people say it was a PEDs. So you know, you gotta get back.
Round, suggesting he mentally checked out once the fight got tough. He appeared hesitant, less aggressive, and reluctant to take risks after the knockdown behavior that has only fueled the growing perception that, while Ryan Garcia is undeniably
you know, better be a 2-time world champion, being a 3-time world
talented, he may lack the mental toughness and resilience expected of top-tier fighters. The phrase circulating among fans, a boxer, but not a fighter, isn't just a critique of his skill set, it's a challenge to his heart and character in the ring.
What's your reaction to the fight, champ? What's the reaction to the fight?
I thought the night kind of underperformed.
Okay.
For whatever event was bigger than the fights itself. Unfortunately, you know, I was surprised with what Rolly did, but he was strong as hell at 47.
Yeah.
I think that might be his weight.
I think what boxing says, styles makes
fights, and that knockdown really showed, and it kind of. I don't think Ryan ever pushed him back after that knockdown. Yeah. I thought he should have been.
Never one to take shots outside the ring without firing back, Ryan has responded to the wave of criticism with defiance. He's brushed it off, pointing out that fans only speak up when he loses and reminding everyone that the hate isn't new.
Eddie, just your reaction, man.
I can't believe it. I mean, I said this kind of environment, like sometimes it can just, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean,
flabbergasted.
Ryan and Devin just dropped the bag like the biggest bag drop you've ever seen. I mean, you know, tonight was going to be those two in the ring facing off for the big rematch.
It's done.
According to him, the negativity really ramped up after the loss to Tank Davis, and as he put it, people love to talk when things go south. Ryan Garcia has brushed off the backlash, framing it as nothing more than typical internet noise that always flares up when someone in the spotlight stumbles, while he may dismiss it publicly.
Very off after the year layoff. You know, that whole year, you know, it was a lot for me mentally, as you guys know. So the fact that I got here is, and I'm in the position I am, my mind is as clear as it is a victory for me, I would say. But I'm extremely disappointed in the way I fought, and
the pressure is clearly mounting after a series of turbulent events. Garcia made headlines again recently, this time not for a fight, but for his sharp criticism of Romero following Romero's loss to Isaac. Romero, who had previously dodged multiple opportunities to face Ryan, including a WBC-mandated bout, was.
Hey, Ryan, keep your hands up, Ryan! Keep your hands up! Stopped in the 8th round by Cruz, a fighter significantly smaller at just 5'4", who moved up in weight to claim the WBA super lightweight title in dominant fashion. The upset gave Ryan the perfect opening to fire back.
All the noises and not hearing the fans.
What you mean all the noises? It was quiet.
Exactly. All they heard was the whole night.
Did you hear Abraham?
Yeah, because of you.
Ryan said he didn't feel right all week up until coming to the fight. Do you have a response?
Well, yeah, because he was scared. Yeah, he knew he was going to fight some dude that got his entire number down.
And he didn't hold back. He tore into Romero's chin and conditioning, stating, "Rolly is done. His body can't take shots anymore. Cruz wasn't even landing hard punches. The guy just can't take a punch, it's the truth." From Garcia's perspective, Romero was never cut out for the elite level.
that whole year, you know, it was a lot for me, mentally, as you guys know. So the fact that I got here is, and I'm in the position I am, my mind is as clear as it is a victory for me, I would say. But I'm extremely disappointed in the way I fought, and it definitely isn't my best.
He argues that Rolly's rise was largely manufactured by Mayweather Promotions, and that his shortcomings were finally exposed. Garcia also made it clear that Romero had ducked him on multiple occasions, especially when Ryan was coming off a layoff and still pushing for the fight.
Me shocked. I would have never guessed Rolando Romero would outbox Ryan Garcia for the majority of a 12-round bout. I have been one of the biggest critics of Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero, prior to this fight, showed himself to be undisciplined, lacked fundamentals, horrible defensive fundamentals, but he just happened to have power and could talk trash really good.
Even after wins over fighters like Emmanuel Tago and Javier Fortuna, despite the WBC ordering the bout, Ryan insists Romero kept finding ways to avoid it.
Hey, Brian, they canceling the face-off. They try to kick us out. They canceling the face-off. Gotta pick it up, Brian.
This is wrong.
Ryan Garcia has responded to critics who question his abilities without performance-enhancing drugs following his recent loss to Rolly Romero. Many fans pointed out the stark contrast between his dominant win over...
Dude, Conor Ben has not knocked nobody else since he got off the juice. Whoa. What was he eating, like some kind of eggs or something? He can eat both these.
Devin Haney, during which he later tested positive for PED and his struggles in the Romero fight, where he was reportedly clean. The pattern has fueled online speculation, with some fans even creating AI-generated videos highlighting the difference in his performances. Critics claim that Ryan Garcia
Yo, Keyshawn, what do you think? What happened?
I thought he was gonna stop. Yo, I thought I boxed Joe.
needs performance enhancers to compete at the elite level, arguing that without them, he's simply not the same fighter. They point to his noticeably diminished performance in the Rolando Romero fight as proof, suggesting it confirmed their suspicions.
Literally, he was running. He was scared to me. He was scared of getting hit. I mean, he knows he has no chin, so. Thank you.
The backlash hasn't stopped there.
With fans continuing to question his legitimacy in the sport, some fans have started labeling Ryan Garcia as a quitter.
He has, like, all the skills if you ask me, but Rolly got the punch. But hey, once he got popped, hey, it was sayonara, sucker. And besides the knockdown, it was when the commentator said, what do you think Devin Haney thought about the knockdown? And then they replied back, it doesn't matter what Devin Haney thought.
Revisiting his body shot knockout loss to Gervonta, a moment they believe showed a lack of